What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm C.
I'm B.
And today we're going to be reacting to MacDonald new video called I can't say this word. Withdrawals. Yeah, withdrawals. Yeah. Guys, we've been gone for a while. We were on
vacation.
Yeah, so then we record for a week, but we're back now.
We're back.
So yeah.
As always, let us know what you think about this video down below in the comments. Like, subscribe, ring that bell so you can get notified for upcoming videos. Remember, we were trying to get to 10,000 subscribers and we need your help to get there. Let's go. What do you think it's going to be there? Obviously, like drugs.
Well, there are more things. You can't only get withdrawal from drugs. It's like,
that's true.
You know, addicted things in general, you know. Let's say
true.
you're addicted to video games, right? And you start playing video games. Get withdrawal from that. You're like, oh shit, I'm gonna play now, you know. So it can be positive, depending on what you do, it can be, you know, basically anything. But I think for him, then most likely is drugs or like something about famous or being, you know, fans. But we'll see. Let's begin.
The doctor said to talk to him if I wanted to get off my meds, but I never called his office in. Poured the bottle in the garbage can. I'm stuck in this apartment and I'm anxious like the cops are here. I tried to call like all my friends, none of them are answering. Is this the moment where I can't control it? Got no appetite, I guess the party's over. I can't sleep at night and I keep rolling over, cause my skin is itchy and the paranoia got me worried, sick, and it is so annoying. I've been throwing up, it looked like motor oil, but I chose to quit and now I can't avoid it. The right things to do are the hardest choices. Is this the moment?
So I'm guessing he's talking about drugs here, because doctor, he called the doctor and he wants to talk to him. And I was getting the symptoms, and it says the hardest things. What is it? The hardest thing. I'm sorry, I listed it again. I forgot.
Oil, but I chose to quit, and now I can't avoid it. The right things to do are the hardest choices.
The right things to do are the hardest choices. Ain't that some shit, right? Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
It's funny because the things are. It's like it goes down to even like, you know, food. Like the vegetables are good for you, but they taste the worst. What was bad for you tastes the best, like candy and sweets. True. You know, it's like it's the way the world works. It's like, you know, exercise is good for you, but you know, but it's hard to do. Just laying on your ass, doing nothing, watching TV all day, you wanna do that, but it's bad for you. You know what I mean? So it's like that's like the story of life. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Well, let's continue.
Is this the moment when I need a donor? Liver failing from the liquor pouring, while the room is spinning. It ain't vodka soda. What is almost killing me is being sober. Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawal. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Never cared for therapists.
I like the song, man. I like his verses too. How, you know, he goes behind and he just
goes low.
Yeah, but I guess confirm that he's talking about drugs. You know how you. I think maybe you can speak on this more than I do, because I never really been to like drugs or whatever. But like I can understand how you used to do something back in the youth and then like you miss it. You know what I mean? But you know, going back there would actually be worse for you in the future.
Exactly.
So you decide not to.
I think we associate the drugs with the memories because we were doing stuff at that time. Period. But the most fun part of that time wasn't necessarily the drugs or the alcohol. It was just being with a bunch of people and laughing and being silly and
being with friends.
Yeah.
But it's like I got like a dissonance. You know, the drugs was the thing that's making us happy. But sometimes just the friends. Some people, it probably, you know, it's the drugs.
Yeah.
So, but for a lot of people, I'm guessing it's just the spending time with people and doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like, you know, what was fun, what you really miss.
Exactly.
They did in the drug.
Wish that I was high with all my friends. Never cared for therapists. My arrogance embarrassing. It isn't fair to tear with this. Addiction placed my parents in. I'm scared repair will never fix the voluntary negligence, the wear and tear my errors did. They almost had to bury me. Is this the moment where I screw up and relapse? Waste all my money on rehab? Can't take a pill from the doctor to relax? Lash out in anger whenever I react? Feel like a weak man, I don't wanna be that. Living every day to get a buzz on the weekend. I'm in the deep end, fighting with demons. Trying to stay clean, I just really need a reason.
We were talking about how, I think last video we did actually, which is about how I don't want to take drugs because, you know, I don't want to get addicted to it. But he's saying that he can even get drugs prescribed by a doctor because, you know, he's afraid he's going to get, you know, addicted to it. And we're seeing a lot of, you know, past drug addicts actually deal with that. Where you have to be careful about what drugs you take, even if it's prescribed, you know, because you might get addicted to it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of
Or you don't want to fall back into your old pattern.
Exactly.
You know, like you already passed all your rehab stages and you're in a good place for yourself, but now you need a pill to help you with some anxiety problem you have or depression problem you have, and you're worried about taking that pill because you used to be addicted to pills.
And so about how also he doesn't really, you know, trust therapists. He doesn't really. A lot of people don't really like that.
A lot of people just prescribe you a pill and say, you know, off you go.
Yeah, because you know.
That's what they did with my sister, and they ended up being not diagnosing her properly.
And also, if a therapist put too much into, like, you know, pills instead of the conversation, you know, sometimes you can heal somebody by just talking to them. But I feel like, you know, some of them might put too much, you know, emphasis on, like, use a pill to make you feel better.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You understand how it feels, but that's hard thing to go to though. Like you know, you can't even take a I don't know if it's Advil or because when I went to the doctor to get my tooth removed, right? So I prescribed me a pill, right? And I was like, this shit is like, you know, it's good.
People we get high off.
Exactly. You know, so I didn't really want to take it, but I had to because the pain was so bad.
I think the
you know
doctor
but someone like him,
prescribed you a low dose of oxycodone.
Exactly. But for someone like him, even a low dose will actually can get him addicted because he's not, you know.
Because it only takes one. Like if you haven't had pills in a really long time, and you take a pill, you're quick to go down that slope. That's why they say you have to be very careful and talk to your doctors about the past that you went through, so that way they can prescribe you something.
Ask me that.
Yeah.
You know? But the thing is, like for me, it was easy for me because the pain was so bad. I just took it, right? I was fine. But for somebody like him, what are you supposed to do when the pain is that bad? It's like you can't even take a pill to, you know, relieve the pain.
I get nervous about that sometimes.
It's pretty, you know, it's pretty rough.
Buzz on the weekend, I'm in the deep end, fighting with demons. Trying to stay clean, I just really need a reason. My bones are shaking in my hands and feet. I see my rib cage, but I can't eat. I still wake up panicking, so I can't sleep. I just sit in the bathtub and try to breathe. Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawals. Deleted every number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. I've never felt this bad before. I don't know if I'll make it. Don't have the strength to get off the floor right now, but I'm hoping and praying. My whole life I wanted more. This might be the end, but now I've had too much fun. It's over now. I loved what I hated. Deleted every number.
He said, I love what I hated. Also, he talked about how he actually almost died in previous words, like he almost died, like he could have died from it. You know what I mean? And a lot of kids are going through it now and not realizing that, you know, this shit can easily, you know,
I think that's what he means when he says I love what I hated. Like at the time of taking the pills, he loved it, but now knowing that all the damage it caused and knowing how hard it is from him to take a regular pill just for everyday needs like a toothache, he hates it. So it's like loving something that you hate.
But even while you're taking it, you can love it and hate it at the same time. Like, you know, you love taking it, or you know it's bad for you, but you hate the fact that you take it. But it feels good when you take it.
From my phone,
but it feels good when you take it.
Mhm.
So I think that's kind of it. Because a lot of people do things they know they shouldn't do. They know it's wrong.
Yeah.
But it feels good at the moment.
Yeah.
Right? But you love it, but then you actually hate that you did it. You know what I mean? So, and it's not only drugs. It's like for anything.
Yeah.
Right? It's for people who have eating disorders, or they eat themselves. When they're like depressed, they eat. They're sad, they eat.
They know they shouldn't.
They shouldn't.
But it's like that saying goes. It's a lot easier said than done. Like certain things are bad for you. Going down this slope could lead to a really bad place. But once you take that one step, it's like hard for you to go back.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think a lot of people like him are afraid to take medication that doctors give them because they think once they take that one pill,
you give it an inch, they take,
Exactly.
I'm staying home. What I hate. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends.
You think the phones?
I think it's even
He's
harder.
deleting from his phone. You think it's the dealers, or
I think it's the friends too because it's very hard for people that used to be addicts to hang out with people that still drink or do drugs, and even though you don't want to demolish that friendship because you could really like the person, sometimes you have to because you have to do what's best for you, and by being around this person could be a bad influence on yourself. It could lead you down that slippery slope that you don't want to go to. It's like my coworker. She used to be addicted to alcohol and pills, and she always wants to hang out with me, but she knows I'm a drinker, so we're always trying to make a date to hang out when it's just like food and stuff like that. But it's hard because she's much older than me and I'm much younger, and I drink occasionally and she can't be around that stuff. So
it's like your environment, Like a lot of friends, they maybe in the past you hang out with them and you were in that environment too, or you got out of that environment, or you still want to be friends with that person. But that person is always around that environment, so if you if you stay friends with them and you hang out with them, they're gonna bring you back to that environment. So then it's harder for you to actually get away from that culture, I would say, But yeah, man, he's always coming out with powerful stuff.
yeah, I think it's a very relatable song. I feel like a lot of people are going to appreciate him coming out with it because not a lot of people talk about this stuff. It's like certain things people just feel uncomfortable talking about, and it's certain things like that should be talked about because these people in a way need help. They need to know that other people around them are there for them and understand what they're going through and understand how hard it is, because a lot of people don't realize. They're like, oh, just don't take it. It's not as easy as it sounds. Like it really takes a lot of willpower to stop yourself from doing something, especially something that used to be like a habit to you. Like let's say, like for example, when I used to smoke cigarettes, it used to be a daily routine. I would wake up, smoke, eat lunch, smoke before I go to sleep. The hardest part of quitting wasn't quitting the cigarette, it was quitting the routine of the cigarette. So, having him make a song like this and telling people, what, I understand, I'm going through the same thing. It's not easy. I really wish sometimes I could just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna go get a drink with some friends or go do some drugs with some friends, but I don't. Is something a lot of people need to hear.
This video probably won't get as much views as the other one that's controversial. When it's controversial, that's when all the views come out.
Yeah.
But people need to listen to this kind of songgs most. You know what I mean? Because
But I do think it's one of those videos that's gonna help a lot of people.
Yeah, of course, that's what I'm saying.
Listen to it.
Yeah, but like.
And not just the people that are going through withdrawals themselves, like help the friends of those people
Understand
to understand
what's going on. Yeah, but it's like you think, oh, it's drugs, you know, just quit, right? But then what I would say is think about something you really love to do. You know what I mean? Either healthy or unhealthy, right? You really love it. You do it every day. And someone said, just stop doing that thing. Then you understand, you know, just how hard it is to just stop doing those kind of things, you know. But yeah, guys, MacDonald, always with the...
Always great artist, really emotional. Let us know what you think down below. Tell us your ideas on the song, or your personal experiences.
So if you've ever been addicted or been through withdrawal, tell us your experience.
If you want to open up to us, you're free to do that on our channel. As always, like,
comment,
Bye.